If you spoke the truth you already know out loud to yourself, your entire life would shatter. Not in a bad way. In a real way. The stories you tell yourself to get through the day would collapse. The excuses would sound hollow in your own ears. The comfortable routines would suddenly feel like cages. You are one honest conversation with yourself away from a different existence. You avoid that conversation at all costs. Listen to me. This is not about big revelations or deep therapy. This is about the daily lies. The small ones. The ones you use as fuel to keep your engine running. You tell yourself you are tired when you are lazy. You tell yourself you are busy when you are poorly organized. You tell yourself you will start tomorrow knowing full well you will not. You tell yourself you are happy enough, that this is fine, that it could be worse. These are not harmless thoughts. They are the foundation of your entire life. You have built your world on a bed of soft, convenient lies, and you are terrified that one moment of brutal honesty will cause the whole structure to tremble. It will. That is the point. The trembling is the beginning of change. You have mistaken stability for stagnation. You are not stable. You are stuck. And honesty is the lever that will get you moving. Let's be specific. Look at your body. You are not honest about what you put into it. You are not honest about your movement. You use the word treat to describe poison. You use the word cheat to describe a betrayal of your own health. You tell yourself one more day of bad food does not matter. It does. It is a vote, and you are voting every day for a weaker version of yourself. You know exactly how that meal will make you feel. You know exactly how that skip walk will affect your mood. You lie in the moment of choice. You say, this time is different. It is not different. You are making the same choice you always make. The choice for immediate pleasure over long-term strength. If you were honest, you would say it out loud as you do it. I am choosing to feel worse later, so I can feel a little better now. You would hear how childish that sounds. So you do not say it. You silence the truth with a bite, with a scroll, with a distraction. Look at your work. You are not honest about your effort. You confuse being present with being productive. You fill hours with activity and call it work. But deep down, you know the difference. You know the 2 hours of focused effort you avoided. You know the difficult task you pushed to tomorrow. You know you are capable of more. You lie and say you are giving your all. You are not. You are giving the amount that lets you avoid confrontation with your own laziness. If you were honest, you would end your day by saying, today, I chose comfort over contribution. That sentence would burn. So you tell yourself you did enough. You did not. Look at your relationships. You are not honest about what you tolerate. You are not honest about what you give. You tell yourself you are a good friend, a good partner, a good child. But are you? Or are you just present? Are you just fulfilling the basic obligations? Do you listen, truly listen? Or do you just wait for your turn to speak? Do you show up when it is inconvenient? Or only when it is easy? You know the answers. You know when you've been selfish. You know when you have taken more than you gave. You justify it. You tell yourself you deserve it. You tell yourself they understand. This is a lie. It keeps you from the discomfort of being truly, selflessly good. It is easier to think of yourself as a good person than to do the hard things that make you one. Look at your finances. You are not honest about your spending. You call it retail therapy. You call it a reward. You call it an investment when it is not. You are trading your future security for a present-day feeling. You know the number, the one that keeps you up at night. The debt, the lack of savings. You know what you need to do. Spend less. Earn more. It is simple. It is not easy, but it is simple. Your dishonesty is in the complexity you create, the budgets you abandon, the fresh starts you declare every month, the subscriptions you forget. You are not managing money. You are managing your guilt about money. You are using small purchases to silence the screaming truth of your financial avoidance. If you were honest, you would look at your bank statement and say, this document is a portrait of my priorities, and you would not like the picture. Look at your time. You are not honest about how you waste it. You say you do not have enough of it. This is the greatest lie. You have all the time there is. You simply choose to allocate it to things that do not matter. You trade hours for crumbs of entertainment. You trade days for vague anxiety. You trade years for the comfort of the familiar. You tell yourself you will get to the important things later. Later is a fairy tale. It is a place where a better version of you lives, a version that has done the work you refuse to do now. That version does not exist. There is only you in this moment, choosing. If you were honest, you would say, what I am doing right now is exactly what I want to be doing because I am choosing to do it. That would make your wasted hours unbearable. So you lie. You say you are tired. You say you need to unwind. You say tomorrow is the day. This dishonesty is a slow-acting poison. It does not kill you dramatically. It just makes you weaker, softer, more resigned. Every time you tell yourself a comfortable lie, you surrender a little piece of your own respect. You are training yourself to believe fiction. And after years of training, you wake up in a life that feels unreal. Because it is. It is built on false premises, on the person you pretended to be, on the effort you pretended to give, on the standards you pretended to uphold. The terrifying power of honesty is its simplicity. It requires no special skill, no talent, just courage. The courage to say, this is me, this is what I did, this is what I want. No filter, no spin, no cushion. That raw sentence, admitted only to yourself in a quiet room, has more power than any motivational speech, because it is real. And reality is the only thing that can truly change you. You are hiding from the catalyst of your own transformation. You are waiting for a shock to the system, a crisis, a rock-bottom moment to force you to be honest. That is a coward's plan. It means you are outsourcing your honesty to disaster. You are waiting for the universe to brutalize you into truth. You can do it yourself. Right now, it is quieter. It is harder. It requires you to be your own disciplinarian, to look at the unedited version of your life and not look away. This is not about self-hatred. It is about self-recognition. Seeing yourself clearly for the first time in a long time, without the story, without the excuse, without the spin. The person you see might disappoint you. That disappointment is energy. It is fuel. It is the starting point of everything that comes next. But you must let yourself feel it. You must stop numbing it with another lie. The life you have is the life you have agreed to through a series of dishonest choices. Agreement is a choice. Silence is a choice. Now you know what you are choosing.